As far as home field advantages go in the playoffs, there are few places tougher on a visiting team than this one. Sold out Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. Tonight, it's the AFC's turn to take center stage as we've got a wild card matchup on tap between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Denver Broncos. The battle for the Lamar Hunt Trophy begins as we're underway in this AFC wild card game. This is taken just shy of the 10. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Lock. Got an open man. It's Ruggs. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too. For the first time here with Matt Breida. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 12 yards that time and a Cincinnati first down. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they've got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the gun, it's Lock. On the left side, a catch by White. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. They'll run for the first time now with James White, and he'll be down close to the first down marker as he gets this to the Broncos 28. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
And a quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Play action, Lock. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Second and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down. Lock working out of the gun. Got his connection complete to Ruggs. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a 1st down. Scoring first, so critical in the postseason. They've got it here, first and goal. And they'll turn to the power game and try to get in. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. And I do believe this is going to wind up a safety. It is. It's a safety. How about that for a wacky play?
Partner, I know I'm supposed to really describe what happened there. I'm counting on you for this one. That was one weird play.
Well, what I was going to ask you, in these situations, shouldn't these guys just dive on the football around the goal line rather than try to make a heroic return?
That's what they're taught. But sometimes in the heat of battle, sometimes that heroic stuff comes to the front when you really don't need it.
Second and short now following the fumble. They'll try to run with Breida. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. It's a loss of 2. Now third down.
That's a nice example of good team defense right there. Ball was snapped at the 1-yard line. They knocked him back and caused a loss. But you notice they were trying to find any type of a gap to run through. Wasn't one available, and they stuffed the play right there in the middle of the field.
A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal. Throwing now is Locke. Good work by that Bronco defense, and it leads to a fourth down. So they opted to pass for it on third and goal. Let's see what they do on fourth and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on fourth and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. Fourth and goal from the 3. They run for it with Breida. And he'll be caught behind the line of scrimmage at the 3. They stop him on fourth and goal at the 3. And the Bronco defense comes up big.
It's a turnover on down.
First carry for Josh Jacobs. And that won't buy him much room. Just a 1-yard gain to the 5.
The tackle made.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
This to Jacobs on the toss right. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
Okay, work with me here. Make sure I'm clear on this one. Inside their own 10-yard line, and they run a toss play, I know it works, but ordinarily it takes a lot of chutzpah to do something like that, because only thing more dangerous is trying to throw the ball in that situation and maybe taking a big loss.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he will have the first down here as he's up to the 15. That's 8 yards, first down as they're able to convert.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course. It was Teron Johnson that time who had that play covered from the start. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Again, he targets Judy, and this time the catch made. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
left looking at 3rd and 8 after the second down pass play only went for 2. Snap coming at 1, and it's Mahomes. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
On is Kern, the punter, to send this one away. And not his best effort there, as this one's going to be spotted down just outside of the 40-yard line.
At the 43-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Breida. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. From the gun, Locke. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jason McCourty. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
Well, it's a cold night, and whether you're a quarterback that wears a glove on his throwing hand or not, that ball is a rock, Brandon. You've got to really drive it through the cold and the wind, or it can take off on you. And that may have been what happened there.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Down at the 41. It's a gain of 7.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
That's the end of the first quarter with no score.
A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Earlier in the quarter when the defense was keying on the run, you said offensively they need to open things up, take some shots downfield. Didn't work there, but they did it.
Yeah, I'm not going to change my tune now. I still think it's the right play because when you take those shots downfield, you open the eyes of the defense to what you could do to them, and that may open some things up for you offensively.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They've shown very little offensively to this point. Well, neither team has really. They come up here now 1st down. And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it because he knows he's going through the briar patch, as I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through all that traffic, and people are wanting to put a little contact on him. Really well done.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Locke throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Jack Doyle that time. And it's it's 3rd and short.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And he's taken down, but not before he gets to the Broncos' 27-yard line. Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30 yards.
1st down, Bengals.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Block now to throw. This is White on the screen. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Last play went for over 30 yards. This one not quite as big, but still over 20. First and goal from just inside the 5. Operating from the gun. Block. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Henry runs. There to make the grab. And the Bengals have taken the lead. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
And he's got it to make it 7-0 Bengals.
Makes the score Bengals 7, Broncos nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And the mile-high air in full effect as that's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Samson Abuka charging hard from that linebacker spot, and he drops him for a loss of 11.
5-yard line.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. From the gun, it's Mahomes. They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Brian Poole. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Running out of the gun with White. Foyesade Oluwakan made the tackle there from his safety position.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And you're going to smother it, but a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now Breida on a toss left. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. He'll be back at the 36. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
The Bengals on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, Locke. It's grabbed over the middle by White. But he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line.
8-yard pickup.
The drive stays alive. A 3rd down gain of 8. On the handoff, this is Breida. And some room to run now. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A Bengal first down on the 16-yard pickup there.
A gain of
now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Locke. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. And since the penalty occurred in the end zone, move the ball to the 1-yard line.
1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Costly penalty.
Locke will try to sneak, and he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Drew Locke keeping it himself from a yard out, and the Bengals are able to grow their lead. Boswell for the extra point.
The point after.
And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Bengals 14, Broncos nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive, but at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football?
He's got a man, complete. And now nothing but green ahead of him. And all the way home for a Broncos score. C.D. Lamb, 75 yards. And the Broncos able to show off their quick strike ability.
And
we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Taking it about the 1. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down. Clock now on first down. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver, but it's going to be second down.
At the 40-yard line.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Now a give to Breida. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 12 yards there and a first down.
First down.
Well, he's broken up some big-time runs here in this first half.
Yeah, and let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think you've got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now.
First down, Locke. He's got his man. That's Josh Gordon. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
And a Bengal first down.
So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10. Into the red zone, it's Locke. And that one will fall incomplete.
To the sideline.
And clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. Got out of the pocket, didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it, live to fight another down.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. To throw again. Locke. That is caught inside the 5. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Now Locke again. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown.
To number 16.
Tyrell Williams. As the first half is winding down. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-6.
Makes the score Bengals 21, Broncos 6.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Mahomes looking for Ertz, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD. And we'll see if that pick 6 looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally. And you often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome. But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side. It deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up. And then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change. So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we're at halftime of this AFC wild card matchup. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. On the ground, Jacobs will get the third quarter started. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now here's Mahomes. The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. That time he was looking for Jerry Jeudy, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Check. Mike's 59. Mike's 59. Easy. Check 59, Mike.
Mahomes now to throw. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Jeudy. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Well, you won't hear any boos from this home crowd on that call.
No, not at all. And it's been a long day for this crowd waiting for this game. It's been a long evening as well. Finally, they feel they got a call.
To throw, it's Mahomes. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. That time he was looking for Jerry Jeudy, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's Mahomes hit. He lost the football. Could have been a costly mistake, but as it turns out, they keep possession.
You can't give away these types of opportunities in the red zone. And I'm sure that was flashing through his brain as the ball escaped his hands. Fortunately for him, able to get picked up by his team, fumble recovered. They still have an opportunity deep in the red zone.
So crisis averted, but now facing 3rd and goal. Throwing now is Mahomes. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. CeeDee Lamb. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Broncos cut into that lead. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful.
14.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Very short kick, taken right at the 20. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting in a great spot. Up 2 scores here in the 3rd quarter. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 of the 36-yard line.
The tackle made at
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
From the gun, block. And that'll be incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you got a battle on your hands.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Operating from the gun. Block. Open man is Gordon, complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A well-executed 22-yard gain. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there.
Ready, break. 53, check 53.
First down, here's White. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
He was taken down at the 22.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Locke on the bootleg. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down.
Ready, ready.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals.
Cincinnati.
A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals add on to their lead.
Look, we all know that sometimes we see upsets in the wild card round. But I have to tell you, in this case, I did not see that coming.
I don't think anyone in the stadium saw it coming. You and I were coming in before the game. There was a couple in front of us talking about travel plans for next weekend. They might want to cancel those.
Yeah, I would say so, because right now it's looking more and more like they're going to be one and done. They're probably trying to call the hotel, make sure they get their security deposit back.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Patrick DeMarco, the fullback, the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up second down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And that one almost intercepted. Mahomes call it a 50-50 ball. It falls incomplete, and now third down.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Open man Lamb, it's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
That's good.
That's a first down with a cherry on top, 31 yards.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last two plays.
Broncos first down.
First from the 34 now. Here's first and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Mark 59. Mark 59. Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Here we go. Here we go.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. That time he was looking for Jerry Jeudy. And now it's second down.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
Third quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's second and 10. Now a toss to the left for Jacobs. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. CeeDee Lamb saving his best for the playoffs with his third touchdown of the game. And the Broncos get a bit closer. Well, yes, that's his third touchdown catch, which is very impressive, but on the scoreboard, they're still struggling.
So safe to say that without him, my goodness, yikes, they are in major league trouble. He's doing his best to try and keep them in the game.
Good.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
21.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taking it about the 1. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Their own 23-yard line.
Bengals drive about to get going. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Breida. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line.
Breida, the ball.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They look to throw. It's locked. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
A gain of
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
On 3rd down, a run from Breida. And he's going to be stopped short of a first down as they'll get to him at about the 33. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. Here's Johnny Hacker now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. He'll send this away into the Rocky Mountain night, and it's a good one. And Sanders now to return. It's a 45-yard punt, but a decent return there of 9 yards. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They come in off a touchdown drive the last time they had the ball that cut down that lead. Now the defense has done their part, got them the football back.
Momentum started to shift a little bit when they scored the touchdown. It increased when the defense got them the ball back. Momentum definitely in their favor. Now they got to keep things cranking, keep it on high so they can keep cutting into that lead.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. 2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter action in Denver. Mahomes going to throw. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a 1st down.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great, and they're fun. They've become a little more ho-hum right there.
Yeah, they really are. And I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on.
And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it, and he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Taken down at the 41. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
One quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Just a yard to go here on 2nd down. They run again with Breida. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 2 yards, good enough for a 1st.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the 1st down. They love being physical.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They defer to White out of the shotgun. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
White, the ball carrier.
Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Lock. Got Gordon open, completes it. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 21. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
First down, Bengals.
Come on, set. 8, 3. Go. He's checking.
Here's Breida. Tackle made there by Jordan Poyer.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
Brendan, every great running backs coach I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves. You're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's about running them into submission, hasn't he?
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use that phrase. He had run them into submission.
Wave the white flag.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. As we get late in this one, is altitude a factor for a visiting team in Denver? Is that something that's overplayed?
No, it's real, and I know a lot of the visiting teams like to downplay it because they don't want to get into the heads of their players, but you can't avoid it. As soon as you get to the locker room, you get to the stadium, they're always posted in there. Welcome to Denver. Altitude 5,280 feet. The air is rare.
A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on 1st. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals.
Touchdown.
Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead. And that's why you have the fullback, Charles. Couldn't get it into play before with the smaller guy. Turned to a little more power. They score.
And that has to warm the hearts of a lot of old school football fans. They love when they get to see a little bit of power football.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far. And they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10. That's going to be caught by Judy. That goes for a gain of 31. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. CeeDee Lamb is intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. shotgun snap to Mahomes. He sets to fire deep. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose for the football here. Nearly a fourth pick. And it's third down.
Brings up a
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top with the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
Flush to him, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Aaron Donald in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to fourth down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The Broncos unable to convert here on fourth. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
Rita, the ball
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a third down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. And he's going to have just a couple here with a marker on the field as well. So instead of giving them another third down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he was very fortunate there to get out of his end zone. He maybe got back to the 2-yard line.
Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation. You know they're going to bring the pressure defensively. So I remember playing in these spots, and my coaches always say, don't be afraid to try and create a safety, too. They're going to bring pressure.
It's a gain of 5, and it'll be third down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Sanders. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's fourth down. Now, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on fourth down. Now Mahomes got to have this one. Got a man. It's Judy complete. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. Backed up deep in their own territory. They were in search of a cushion, and the cushion was found.
And you have to think total game, even in overtime. As a head coach, field position still counts in this spot. So they had to get out from the shadow of their own goal line, get themselves some breathing room. Obviously, that helps them on offense, but it may help their defense, too. Might be necessary here in OT.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. From Denver, good night, everybody.